Welcome to the Everything Podcast. This episode, I'm going to be recapping Unit Era's Hostile Universe, which was released on the 29th of April 2026. I'm recording this episode on Saturday, the 9th of May 2026. It's taken me, about a week and a half, which isn't too bad. Bear in mind, it was 4 episodes long, and I've listened to 3 of them in the last 2 days. Because I was covering... what was the one before that? Zygon Century Transformation, which I've recapped, which, if you're listening on audio, will have released before this. If you're watching this episode on YouTube, who knows? Just a reminder that there are now 2 episodes on audio every day. So that's 14 episodes a week and 4 episodes a week on YouTube. The 14 episodes is just so I can catch up on audio with the amount of episodes I've recorded. And yeah, then it'll probably go back to normal after that. We'll see. As I do with all my Big Finish recaps, I'm going to read what we know, so the official stuff. Then I'll show you the trailers, because there's 2 trailers for Unit Era's Hostile Universe, the normal audio one and a bonus video one as well. And then I'll let you know my thoughts on each episode. So we're going to start off with the title for the box set, which is as follows: Unit, humanity's first and best line of defense against a hostile universe, no matter where, no matter when. We start off with Rise of the Valiant, written by Andrew Smith. 2008, the Earth has been stolen and planets fill the sky. With the Doctor otherwise engaged, it falls to Unit's finest, Colonel Mace, Harry Sullivan, and the retired Brigadier Lethbridge Stewart, to take the fight back to the Daleks, because deep in the Brazilian rainforest, a secret weapon with a familiar name is waiting, and it's ready to fly. The sound design was done by Steve Fox, and the music was done by Boyner Maxick, and the director for this one was Samuel Clemens. We then move on to episode 2, The Indigo Child, written by Ken Bentley. 2017, the unit has been shut down. Its heroes targeted after an attempt on her life. Kate Stewart fights from the shadows, doing what she can to protect the people of Great Britain. Reunited with Petronella Osgood, Kate goes undercover to save a child refugee with psychic powers. It's a race against time, and a new enemy is determined to win. The sound design was also done by Steve Foxen. The music was done by Simon Slater, and the director was Ken Bentley. We then move on to episode 3, The Life and Death of Private Eddie Wise, written by Hannah Kennedy. The dawn of Unit, aliens have invaded, and Eddie Wise is far from ready. Played by Nightmares and lying to his fiancée, the belugged Eddie becomes embroiled in a plot to bring his workplace to its knees. To make matters worse, there's a journalist on his tail, because Sarah Jane Smith needs to scope on Unit, and Private Wise might just be the man she needs. The sound design was done by Andy Hardwick, the music was done by David Rucroft, and the director was Jonathan S. Powell. We then have the finale, episode 4, titled Dead Star, written by Joshua Pruitt and Jonathan S. Powell. 2023, the Toymaker has been vanquished and Unit stands tall. When a cutting-edge telescope is brought online, the Unit skyscraper is plunged into lockdown. Besieged by an impossible foe, Melanie Bush and new recruit Dr. Isla Ellis need all their wits to survive, because the stars have woken up and something is very wrong with the Vlinks. The sound design was done by Thea Cochran, the music was done by Borna Conswick, and the director was Helen Goldwyn. Unit Era's Hostile Universe was recorded on the 22nd and 24th of September, the 23rd of October, the 21st of November, and the 15th of December 2025. And we've got a few quotes here. So producer Heather Challenge said, Unit has long been a reliable, exciting and ever-evolving part of the world of Doctor Who. It's one of my favourite parts, showcasing the flaws and triumphs of human nature through iconic characters such as the Brigadier Osgood, Harry Sullivan and Kate Stewart. I was thrilled by the opportunity to delve deeper into times when the TARDIS isn't around, and the Doctor's friends simply have to do the best that they can against impossible odds. This new range is an anthology series, with each story standing alone, going from the 1970s right up to the 2020s. See how much Unit has changed in its long history. Hostile Universe features a close encounter with Daleks during the storm on Earth, finds the Vlinks feeling a bit frosty, shows the toll Unit takes on some of its soldiers, and answers the question of how Kate Stewart was spending her time after her house was blown up. Script editor Jonathan S. Powell said, I love Unit. It's one of my favourite bits of Doctor Who, all those classic 1970s adventures, and the fact that it's run through the whole show from then to the present day. It's quite an exciting prospect to be able to showcase all of that in a single set unit through the ages. I'm really proud of Unit Eras. It's been one of the most difficult jobs I've had with Big Finish, because each individual episode is a universe all of its own, and you want to do justice to an era and make it sound and feel right, as each will be someone's favourite era of Unit. On returning to the character of Colonel Mace for the first time since 2008's TV episodes The Sontaran Stratagem and The Poisoned Sky, Rupert Holiday Evans said, "I thought he was lost to history, but I've always wanted to come back. Mace is a leader of men, but he cares for all his people. He's concise, he's strong, and there's a good sense of humour to him as well." Gemma Redgrave said, "This story, The Indigo Child, fills in the gap between when Kate's sacked by Prentice and her house blows up, and the next time we find her in the Jodie Whittaker iteration of Doctor Who," which I think is quite late on in the era. I think it's during Flux, isn't it? Series 13, so that's 2021. It's brilliant to know what she's been up to in that time. It's a great adventure, funny and exciting and thrilling. The partnership between Kate and Osgood is magical. Sadie Miller said, "The life and death of Private Eddie Wise feels very modern and very relevant to issues that are vital now, even though it's set in the 1970s. And what first struck me was just how moving the script is. Sarah is still quite young at this stage, very gung-ho and not afraid of taking risks. And one of her greatest strengths is her empathy, but she forms an attachment to Eddie in almost a sibling way." Bonnie Langford said, "This Death Star is excited because this is Mel working at Unit in her own capacity, and she gets to be more in charge of her own eventually rise to the challenge, but often shows her vulnerabilities in the meantime." The cast for Unit Era's Hostile Universe only go through the main cast and won't be here till Christmas. So John Coleshaw plays Brigadier Lethbridge Stewart. Gemma Redgrave plays Kate Stewart. Christopher Naylor plays Harry Sullivan. Ingrid Oliver plays Petronella Osgood. Sadie Miller plays Sarah Jane Smith. Bonnie Langford plays Melanie Bush. And Nicholas Briggs plays the Daleks and the Vlinks, as well as Rupert Holiday Evans as Colonel Mace. Yeah, that's it for the main cast. The cover art was done by Will Brooks. Talked about the directors. Executive producers were James Tay Gallery and Nicholas Briggs. Talked about music. The producer, again, is Heather Challenge. The script editor is Jonathan S. Powell. The sound design and writers I've talked about. The senior producer is John Ainsworth. And the duration of this entire set was 295 minutes. So nearly 5 hours long. So without further ado, I've got two trailers for Unit Era's Hostile Universe. So we'll start off with the video trailer, and then we'll go to the audio one after that. So here are the trailers for Unit Era's Hostile Universe.
Welcome to Unit.
A top-secret military outfit established sometime in the 60s or 70s.
After that Yeti business in the underground.
Our remit is to investigate anything out of the ordinary.
The paranormal, the unexplained, and more often than not,
The extraterrestrial. Sometimes we have help from our scientific advisor, the Doctor.
But when he is not around, it falls to Unit to serve as humanity's first and best line of defense against, well,
an increasingly hostile universe. Slitheen, Sontarans, Daleks. By the 21st century, Earth has been noticed, and Unit have had to adapt.
Not only to fight, but to understand.
To lead with science, not with weapons.
To withstand enemies within and without.
To embrace allies of old and rebuild stronger.
To reach the stars and talk to them. To protect the innocent. And endure the impossible.
I'm Brigadier Alistair Gordon Lethbridge Stewart, the first head of Unit.
Kate Stewart, Commander-in-Chief of the Unified Intelligence Task Force.
And I'm here to tell you that Unit is here. No matter where.
No matter when.
From Big Finish Productions, the worlds of Doctor Who, Unit Eras, Hostile Universe.
The Daleks landed in just about every major city around the world.
And Unit was one of their first targets. What would you say are our chances against the Daleks?
Not good. If we could locate and destroy that command saucer, that alone would be a major achievement.
Keep firing!
Stop
Kate Osgood, it's me! Kate, where the hell have you been?
We overheard a call about a young girl with what sounds like an unusual gift.
What's going on?
We think it's her.
It can't be.
It's her. Or the devil inside her.
Wherever she is, without fail, I want that girl.
Didn't tell me there were going to be guns. So, just to confirm, we've broken into a top-secret government facility, and now we're trapped inside with no plan and no backup. I think I prefer the good old days.
Have you seen the stars tonight, Colonel?
The light takes so long to travel here that some stars are gone by the time we see her. Dead doesn't mean gone.
Call us when the monsters land, and not before.
You wouldn't like to see them coming, Colonel?
How can we help you?
Wise was one of the first to go through our training program.
How much do you know about UNIT?
Units, trust me. I'm not betraying that by writing some expose.
What on earth?
Nothing we've not trained for?
UNIT need us.
Do you think they would really care if we died?
I want UNIT to see that we're people. We have to try and make UNIT better somehow.
This is the plan. You're either in or you're not.
This is UNIT. The sky's the limit.
Big Finish, for the love of stories.
UNIT has always been the last line of defense against a hostile universe.
Those were the trailers for Unit Era's Hostile Universe. So now I'm going to talk about my thoughts on each episode. So we start off with Rise of the Valiant, written by Andrew Smith. And this episode is set during the Series 4 finale, so the Stolen Earth and Journey's End, which basically featured the 10th Doctor and the 10th Doctor's companions, so Rose, Martha and Donna, as well as Rose's mum, Jackie, Mickey, as well as Captain Jack, and Sarah Jane as well. So it was everyone, and this is kind of answers the question: what was the Brigadier up to during this episode? All those episodes rather, and I think this might be my favourite episode of the set. Which I didn't think it would be actually originally. I'll get onto that later on in the episode, saying that as the episode's currently running on 12 minutes, but we'll see. I tried to keep to about 10-15 minutes, but we'll see how that goes. Yes, it's definitely the most, I would say it's the most Stan Doctor and the most actiony episode, but maybe that's why it's my favourite. We've got Harry Sullivan and the Brigadier, who I've recognised the voices of, both recasts with John Coleshaw as the Brigadier now and Christopher Naylor as Harry. Obviously in the various Big Finish ranges, including the 3rd and 4th Doctor adventures respectively, and other things. But yeah, this was and obviously featuring the Daleks as well in this one. I think it was a great start to a new iteration of the unit range at Big Finish, following the end of Unit Nemesis all the way back in 2023. So yeah, then we move on to episode 2, The Indigo Child, written by Ken Bentley. So this is the one set in 2017, featuring Kate and Osgood and them reuniting, and it's very it's more intimate than Rise of the Valiant was, which kind of was Daleks and spaceships and all of this. This is about saving one person, a child, and Kate and Osgood reuniting, and at the end actually Kate offering Osgood a job, because it seems that Osgood had left UNIT temporarily, or something. So yeah, this is it's a unit that we've not seen a unit on the back foot following some of the events from Doctor Who Flux as well. Then we move on to the life and death of Private Eddie Wise, which is the only story in this set which is set during the classic era. So this is an interesting one, because we have the Brigadier back, as well as Sarah Jane in this one. So it is episodes 1 and 3 both having the Brigadier in, but this being a much younger iteration of the Brigadier than in Rise of the Valiant. So yeah, this is focuses on mental health, which obviously is really important, but kind of taking a 1970s approach to that, and what was done about it there, or what wasn't done, really. And then we move on to the finale, Dead Star, which is set in 2023, so just after The Giggles, so the 60th anniversary special starring David Tennant as the 14th Doctor, and Donna Noble returning now, and Catherine Tate returning as Donna Noble. So yeah, that's well, that is, and the 15th Doctor's gone left. So yeah, this is a unit lockdown story. So when this was actually announced, it was quite interesting to see. Oh, Big Finish have got the rights to the 15th Doctor era, because we whenever an era ends, like the 15th Doctor did in the way that it did as well, we weren't quite sure where the rights and the license for the Big Finish could do up to. But it seems that at least they could do till the 60th anniversary specials. They do actually say in the behind the scenes for this that it was a bit more. There had to be a few more conversations with the BBC and Bad Wolf about it because of continuity and all stuff. So actually in this episode there's mentions of Kate and Colonel Ibrahim. Yeah, because it's kind of, yeah, it's because this was recorded in 2025, so about 2 years after The Giggle was released. Obviously about 2.5 now. But yeah, this was the one I was most looking forward to, and kind of it is interesting to see that we ended up kind of it being a male-focused story with the Blinks, and that's it. And there was no Colonel Ibrahim in this, or Shirley, or Morris, or Kate appeared briefly, but not as a huge part. So that was very interesting. So that we had Kate in episodes 2 and 4, the Brigadier in episodes 1 and 3, but kind of in episodes 3 and 4, the Brigadier and Kate aren't as big of a role as they are in their first episode. So yeah, and it seems that we're getting some more Unit Eras box sets following this clip from the interviews for the final story, Dead Star. Here we go.
You would think that was really cool, but Unit is like SAS times 100, isn't it? It's like 100 times more cool to be fighting off aliens and protecting the planet.
Unit Eras has been a long time coming, and I'm really proud of the stories and the variation and the characters that we've been able to bring to life in these. I think there's something for everybody. I'm hoping that people will even meet characters for the first time in our audios and be curious to know more, because we have got more. There's so much Unit out there. If someone or something or some time takes your fancy, we can provide that for you. Moving on, we're hoping to do more of these. We've got 4 more stories coming up. Whatever has not been in this set will hopefully be included in that. There are so many characters that we've not worked with yet. There are returning monsters that we can work with. There are genres and loads of scope for us to play with, and I really hope that people respond to that and people like it, because it's been a real pleasure to put together.
So that was a clip from the interviews for the final episode, Dead Star, which confirms that there is a second box set of Unit Eras coming. If it will be this year or next year, or even after that, who knows, with Big Finish. Sometimes there's a Gallifrey War Room, which is meant to be releasing in June 2026, has been delayed about 5 times. The Human Frontier, which is a Big Finish original, has been kind of pushed back, I think, by 7 years now. So who knows? I don't think that'll be the case. But yeah, so let me know in the comments below what you thought of Unit Era's Hostile Universe if you listened to it, my recap if you didn't, and as well if you're looking forward to more Unit Eras at some point soon. But without further ado, I will see you in a future episode of the podcast. See you then. Goodbye.